murder case that really grabbed the nation's attention 3 years ago. The prominent South Carolina lawyer accused of murdering his wife and son is going to get a new trial.
Yeah, you may remember the trial against Murdaugh. The South Carolina Supreme Court ruled just yesterday to overturn his 2023 double murder conviction. Case is not done just yet, though.
Yep, criminal defense attorney Josh Kolsrud is here this morning to explain what led up to the decision and what the next steps are for this case. Of course, it was all over Netflix, so everybody knows about this. And yesterday, that happened. So what was going on? It's the clerk in the case, right? Yeah, really a remarkable situation. So the South Carolina Supreme Court came down pretty hard on the clerk of the court. She did something that was really extraordinary. So during the trial, she spoke with several of the jurors and really pressured them to give a guilty verdict. She told them not to believe the defendant when he testified, not to believe the lying defense attorneys, and that she expected that the verdict should be fairly quick. You know, all pressuring at least 3 jurors to give a guilty verdict in that case. And you've never seen that in your 19 years. In my 19 years. So whenever there's been any type of juror influence, usually it's from family members or social media. Never is it or has it ever been from a neutral court employee. I mean, the clerk of the court is seen as an arm of the judge. That it's, you know, a referee, just a neutral arbiter. And when you have a neutral party, you know, and telling a jury who wants to do the right thing that, look, you know, we're judging the credibility of this defendant, and we're saying, the court, that he is not credible. That is literally telling the jury how to vote in a case.
It's just crazy to me that this has happened, but what does this mean next? It doesn't mean that obviously Murdaugh is innocent, because he will still go to trial, but it starts all over again?
It starts all over again, and what the Supreme Court said was that a fair and judicial process is more important than any verdict. Now, you know, they also did say that the evidence is overwhelming, okay? So, you know, they didn't state anything about the facts of the case. In fact, they said the prosecutor did a great job, and so did the defense attorney. But he will have a new trial. But he's not going anywhere anytime soon. He was found guilty, Murdaugh, of financial crimes federally and sentenced to 47 years in prison. So, you know, regardless of what happens in this case, it's very unlikely that he's ever going to be released.
His attorneys are on Fox News this morning. Of course, they think they got another shot at getting him off on this thing. As you said, the evidence is overwhelming. I wonder if they'll take a different tactic this time.
Yeah, usually when you have a retrial, it's because the first trial, the jury didn't come to a unanimous verdict.
Right.
You know, it's very rare where you have a situation like this, where you have a guilty verdict that's later overturned because of an outside influence. And this situation, it actually favors the defense, because the prosecution has already shown his hand. You know exactly what they're going to argue, and now you can actually decide whether or not you want the defendant to testify again. And not only that, but he's already testified under oath, and if you wanted to, as a defense attorney, you could just replay his testimony in that trial, so he can't be subject to cross-examination again.
Oh, interesting.
So I was going to say, I was thinking double jeopardy here. Does that not apply in this case at all in any way, right? Completely different.
Yeah, it's completely different because there isn't any allegation of prosecutorial misconduct or vindictiveness. Jeopardy does not apply in this case.
It's that third outside party.
The outside influence that was outside of the control of the government, and because they didn't have any influence on the jury themselves, the Supreme Court said that a new trial is the best course of conduct.
What happens to the clerk now? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so she testified under oath that she never did anything wrong and she never said anything bad. She even said that she wasn't even writing a book, what she is, and she was later found to be guilty of perjury. So she pled guilty to perjury based on her statements about this case.
So this thing's got drama written all over it. The prosecutor, is he the AG or attorney general for
It's
this?
the county attorney.
County attorney.
Yeah.
So he's, of course, we're going after him again.
Sure.
But his attorneys, Murdaugh's attorneys, are going, well, he's running for governor, so he's not even going to be around when this happens again. So, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah. Now, both new county attorneys who are running for that county attorney, so the candidates, have both said in their campaigns that they will proceed going forward on this case. So whether it's a Democrat or a Republican that's elected in, I do expect that this case is going to go forward.
And we'll probably see another special wherever it may be.
Can't wait to watch this.
Oh, yeah,
it's
part
just
2.
Crazy.
We'll have you in when they start, although it's going to be a long time down the road probably, but it'll be interesting.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for your
Thank you,
insight
guys.
on this.
Thank you, Josh.
Always appreciate it.